Every day after work, I secretly took 2 steel plates from the company and cut them into the same size. Then I hid them inside my suitcase, avoided the cameras, and placed the plates inside the ceiling. After 3 months of preparation, I finally collected 100 steel plates. I wrapped the plates with bandages and tied them tightly to my legs, then covered everything with pants. The remaining plates I hid inside my clothes. When I put on my shoes, my body suddenly floated up. I quickly got dressed and restored everything to normal. Then I started running across the ceiling. When I opened the door, I almost fell because the gravity of the upper world and lower world were opposite. People from the 2 worlds were forbidden to contact each other. I took great risks stealing those plates just to take the elevator into the boundary office, hoping to find my first love, Annie. I soon found her and greeted her right away, but Annie said she didn't know me. Someone beside her explained she had lost her memory in an accident. I realized I had to find a way to make her remember me. At that time, Annie's project ran into trouble, so I showed her my anti-aging cream invention, a formula that mixed materials from both worlds. It could make objects defy gravity. While the cream was taking effect, I tried to restore Annie's childhood memories, but it didn't work. Then the steel plates on my legs started heating up from the antimatter reaction. I excused myself to the restroom and used tap water to cool my body. Suddenly someone entered, so I pretended nothing happened. But when I tried to pee, I saw my urine flowing upward toward the ceiling. It hit the smoke detector, so I had to take the elevator back to the lower world. Even though I was badly burned, I didn't give up on finding my girlfriend. When I was planning my next move, my boss sent me a report ordering me to hand over the anti-aging cream formula for mass production. To pressure everyone, the company decided to fire 50% of employees. Those who couldn't contribute would be dismissed. My friend Jimmy was fired because he was too old. Before leaving, he gave me a gift. When I lifted the box above my head, I found a security pass inside. That would be very useful. Then Annie suddenly called. I apologized for leaving without saying goodbye and invited her to lunch. So I used the same method to enter the upper world again and passed security with Jimmy's card. The buildings here were magnificent. Resources from the lower world were sent up through trade elevators. I didn't have time to admire them. Soon I arrived at the restaurant and met Annie again. She was curious why we worked in the same company, yet had never met before. I didn't answer. Instead, I tried to awaken her lost memory, but my rash behavior upset her, so I apologized. Then she agreed to stay for lunch. As our relationship grew closer, the plates under my feet began to smoke. I quickly ended the meal while stepping on the flames to put them out. When Annie left, the fire couldn't be stopped. I started running like crazy and jumped into the lake, then swam toward the center, took off all the steel plates, and used gravity to fall back into the lower world. My efforts helped Annie gradually recover her lost memories. It was a new beginning.